from the opponents I can see, I only know this one, and this one I think is he or she is top 10 player, I think. So I can only expect I got the number 2 for this game. Not possible for number 1, I think. It's a huge difference, it's a huge gap for the hero quality between I and him or her. Investment is sometimes a huge gap. You can easily tell by checking your opponents often, so you can see what's his hero's attribute and even to see the levels. You can see that for my 2-star knights, my attack and HP, and compared to the warrior he has, so it's quite a huge difference. And also for agility, the knight's agility has a quite a difference compared to mine. So you can tell that his fundamental hero status is quite good. So that's the way that you can know if you can compete with certain players or not. And if you make sure you cannot compete with him, you can focus on others heroes and formations that to adjust your own formations to get the best result for the game. You don't need to waste time to check on the best player among the 8 players. You just need to know who we will compete with, and then adjust your team according to that. So I can emphasize that once again, that in the game, how to make good use of your heroes and formation. You can see, you can check on the 8 players and determine who is the opponents you cannot compete with. For this, for my case here, these opponents has heroes. Their properties is actually overpowered than me, to me. So on checking opponents, I won't consider his formation to adjust my formation. Instead, I can only check on others that I may have chance to win. Then I adjust my formations according to their heroes. So that kind of adjustment is effective, much more effective, because I can never beat this one, so I will focus on others to adjust my formation. Okay? So let me check, for example, maybe my best opponent is this one. I and him or her will compete for the number 2. So I just trying to make sure I can counter his formation. And apparently he has mage and rogue, right? So they have low physical defense. So I need to have as many knights as I could to compete with him, because I need to defend his rogues and also deliver damage. So I will focus on my knight to stay at the front line and use my rogue to providing extra damage to them. And even I will need assassin to attack on the rear to knock down his mage for some use case. Let's see if we have that chance to do such a thing. I'm not afraid of bloodstocking. Uh, the shadow could be more dangerous to me, so I just keep my standard attack is enough, I think. I don't need to do anything risky to attack. So maybe for my rock, maybe I can just use shadow but not assassin. That I can have pretty good result already. So my target is number 2 in this use case. So you can always estimate what rank you can get when checking your opponents.